Hello students, today we're doing lesson 5.1 on multiples and factors. So you will notice that this chapter is going to have a whole bunch of different stuff. It's called number theory, and so we're going to be going over a lot of things. For multiples and factors, you really need to know your multiplication facts. If you don't know them well, you should be practicing those. You are allowed to use multiplication chart in my class, so that helps a little bit. Okay, make sure you are also taking notes for this lesson. Okay, there's two things that we're learning, multiples and factors, and it's important that you know the difference between the two. So let's talk about multiples to start with. So multiples are just like what it sounds like. It is multiplying to get multiples, you multiply. So let's take the number 6, for example. The multiples of 6 are 6, 12, that would be 6 times 1, and then 6 times 2. So the next one would be 6 times 3, which is 18. So it's like skip counting. Then we have 24, 30, 36, 42. You know, I could go all the way. I could keep going forever because you can always multiply something times 6. Okay, so for example, if I'm saying what are multiples of 5? You're going to do like your skip counting for 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, those are multiples of 5. Okay, so if it asks in your work or something for the first, okay, let's look at number example 1 in your book on this section. It says write the first 4 non-zero multiples of 7. So if it says write the first 4, then you're going to go to 7 and you're going to write out 4 multiples of 7 in order. So you start with 7. That's 7 times 1. 7 times 2 would be 14. 7 times 3 would be 21. And 7 times 4 is 28. So those are the first 4 non-zero, just means that you're not doing 7 times 0. So those are the first 4 non-zero multiples of 7. And that's how you do multiples. Okay, we are going to be doing more things with multiple, like finding least common multiple, but that's for another lesson. So right now you just need to know what multiples are. Okay, the next one is factors. What are factors? So factors are the numbers that you multiply to get an answer. So let's say you have 3 times 7 equals 21. Okay, these 3 and 7 are the factors of 21, and 21 is called the product. So we have talked about the word product in our class already. That means the answer to a multiplication problem. So 21 is the answer to 3 times 7. But factors, we have not really talked about that word. Factors means these numbers that you're multiplying by to get 21. So factors, write this down, factors, you should be writing all of this down, of 21 are 3 and 7. Okay, so those are factors of 21. So on example 2, the question asked, it says, is 8 a factor of 104? So the question is 8 a factor of 104? This is a yes or no. So how you do this one is you say, can I do 8 times something equals 104? Okay, is there a number that I could do here? So you could start just guessing a whole bunch, but another way to say it besides factors or multiplication is just saying, can I divide this by 8? So can I do 104 divided by 8? So let's try it. Okay, my handwriting is a little messy tonight. I'm sitting in an awkward place. Okay, so I divide, 8 goes into 10 one time. I subtract, bring down the 4. 8 goes into 24 3 times. And yes, 8 is a factor of 104 because 8 times 13 makes 104. So 8, the answer to this is yes. So when it asks you if it's a factor of 104, it's really saying, can 104 be divided by 8 without any remainders? Okay, because then that means that, yes, I could do 8 times something is 104. Okay, so there's a section of your work where it will just ask you, is this number a factor of another number? And you just need to say, can it be divided by it? That's all you need to say. It's like up here, if I said, is 7 a factor of 21? Yes, it is, because 21 divided by 7 is 3. Okay, let's go on to example 3. Example 3 says, list factors of 18, okay, in order. Okay, list factors of 18 in order. Okay, so in order means from least to greatest, right? So if you said the numbers in order, you would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in order from least to greatest. Okay, so we're going to list the factors of 18. So think of things that when you that you can multiply to get 18. So I could do 1 times 18, right? That gives me 18. I could do 2 times 9. That gives me 18. And I could do 3 times 6. That gives me 18. Could I do 4 times something? No, that doesn't work. Could I do 5 times something? No, 5 times, you can't do 5 times anything equals 18. So this is all I have. These are all my factors right here. Just the numbers that multiply to get 18. So if I want to list them in order, I actually did this in order. See, I did 1, 2, 3. So my factors are 1, 2, 3. And then on this side right here, I go up, right? I have 6, 9, 18. 6, 9, 18. So this is my answer. And here's an easy way to do that also when you're putting them in order. You just check this one times this one should equal 18. This one times this one should equal 18. And this one times this one should equal 18. That shows you that they are in order from least to greatest. Okay, and so that's the way that you do these couple of problems on seeing if numbers are factors, how to list the factors, and how to list multiples. Okay, and then later on in our next lesson, we're going to be talking about divisibility rules and how to know if something can be divided by another number. Okay, but that will be tomorrow or the next day that we meet. Okay, and that's it.